Ooh, this is thicker than I thought it would be. It has luminous pigments in it. What is happening? Does hyaluronic acid normally feel super moisturizing? Hi guys, welcome to Emmarie Lane, where my goal is to find you the best beauty products for the best prices. And today we're going to be trying out the brand new L'Oreal True Match Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Serum. Very excited about this. It was a little bit more expensive than the other True Match products. Let's just go ahead and get into it. So I thought since it is summertime and it is so freaking hot outside. How hot is it right now? I was only supposed to get up to 97 today. Well, whatever. Still really hot. And just to kind of like test to see how well this will do on its own, I'll do half my face with the e.l.f. matte putty primer and then half just on its own. Oh, side note, I will link everything in the description box that I talk about. I think I'm going to put the matte primer on the right side of my face and then the left will be left alone. Left will be left alone. That was an accident. That's funny. I do have some acne that I would really like to be covered up. I don't know how well it will do. I have zero expectations on coverage because it says it's a light coverage. So I'm not going to take away points if it doesn't cover as much as I want it to. Okay, primed up. Does it say how to apply this? Directions. Shake well before use. Apply a few drops directly onto your face. Use fingertips to blend, starting at the center and working your way outwards. Can be worn alone or layered with other makeup or skincare products. Well, that's good because I did my normal skincare routine. Ooh, this is thicker than I thought it would be. I mean, yeah, it's still watery, but like other tinted serums I've used recently have like literally just dripped off of the little dropper thing immediately. This is thicker for sure. Feel like an Instagrammer with shaky hands. I don't know why I'm so shaky. Ooh, let's get you zoomed in. That's a good idea. There we go. Now you can see it better. You see how thick it is though? It's like not even dripping onto my hand automatically. Squish it out. I don't know how much I should apply. Woo! Where'd that go? Dang it, on my pants. Well, I have really good stain remover. It's fine. What is happening? Oh, I'm a mess. It's fine. Okay, anytime I go to dunk it in, it like drips on the side. That's not cool. Okay, blending. I put too much on. I can tell you that right now. Fun fact about me is I don't like using my fingers to blend out face products. So since I put too much on already because I didn't know how much to do and I wanted a little bit more coverage, I wanted to see if I could get a little bit more coverage. And anyway, I'm gonna use a sponge. So according to Amazon, this is the first tinted serum with 1% hyaluronic acid. It instantly brightens, evens, and hydrates all in one radiant finish. It has luminous pigments in it for a lightweight coverage and a brightened complexion. Obviously it has hyaluronic acid. It comes in 10 shades that match various skin tones. It retails for $14.99 on Amazon and I have it in the shade 0.5 to 2, very light. This definitely has coverage. There's a little tiny bit of redness coming through. Oh, should we experiment? Should we see if I can just grab a little bit and use it as like a spot? Let's spot treat it. Spot conceal. Kind of. That helped a little bit. Like I said, I'm not like super concerned about coverage. It's doing better than I thought it would. What serum did I try last time? Oh, the NYX serum, which I really liked how it made my skin look, like has zero coverage. So I was kind of going off of that. And this is decent. I definitely prefer, at least with the amount of product I applied to my face, which is probably too much, like I said, I prefer using a sponge and not my fingers. Let's get you nice and close so you can see. Yeah, I'm really impressed with like coverage in between my eyebrows, my chin. It's where the worst is right now, so very happy with that. It's very light feeling. It does not feel heavy. I wouldn't say it necessarily feels just like a serum. Like it does feel heavier than just a plain clear serum, I guess, but it's still super light. Slightly glowy. I would say more lit from within glow rather than like dewy, which I think that's the intention of this. Obviously, it doesn't like necessarily feel super moisturizing, but does hyaluronic acid normally feel super moisturizing anyway? It's supposed to be like super lightweight and not detectable. I like how it looks. Looks like my skin, but better. Yeah, so far so good. I'm gonna put on the rest of my makeup real fast so you can kind of see like the full picture. Okay, rest makeup's on. I absolutely adore how this looks. I didn't put highlighter on because it's like a glowy formula, and so I wanted to see how glowy it would look on its own. And I think it's doing an amazing job at that. Like I said, feels super comfortable. I love how it looks. I didn't put powder on or setting spray. It's just the primer on my right side. That's the only boost I'm giving it. And it's currently 11:59. I'm gonna go about my day. This is gonna be a 12-hour wear test. It doesn't mention how long it's supposed to last, but like that's my norm. So we're just gonna go with that. I want to see if my face gets all oily and gross and it's just like a mess, or if it does a good job keeping things balanced. Because of how much coverage it has compared to like other tints that I've tried recently, it would be interesting to see how well it holds up. I'm gonna do a check-in halfway throughout the day in natural lighting so we can see how things really look and how we're holding up. And yeah, I'll see you in just a second. Okay, it is currently 6 o'clock and look how good everything looks. Neither side looks like super oily, like it looks tiny bit more oily on this side. This side's great, it hasn't really changed at all. There's a little bit of fading right here and it's starting to settle right in between my eyebrows, just a tiny bit on both. Nothing horrible. I did not think that it would go this well, but it has. Like, considering how much coverage it has for a tinted serum, my mind is just like blown. Like, it just looks so good and so natural, but still like it's just perfect. Nothing splotchy. My like bronzer isn't getting weird or anything like that. So we'll see what happens at the end of the day, but so far I'm so excited. I haven't looked at my hair in a minute, but it is exactly 12 hours later on the dot. That doesn't happen very often. Let's get a little closer look. Guys, things look decent. Like, we're looking okay. Is it absolutely perfect? Like, I just put it on this morning, no, but here's the thing. If I put a little powder on top of this, or even just like did a good setting spray, like my favorite, where is it? Oh, the e.l.f. setting spray. It's the best. I'm sure this would look amazing by the end of 12 hours. Most of the pigment is still on my face. Nothing has like broken apart in a weird way. It's just a little bit more oily. It's about the same amount of oiliness around my nose. On my forehead, there's more shine on this side than there is on the mattifying side. Besides between my eyebrows, which so that's like the worst place ever. I need to be better at doing my FROWNIES patches every night. Anyway, besides between my eyebrows, nothing's like cracked or settled into any areas. The zits are showing through at about the same rate as they were before. I still have a lot of my blush and bronzer on my face. I wouldn't be embarrassed to go out like this. I would say my big complaint is the bottle is kind of messy, at least it was for me. Maybe if you're more careful it wouldn't be, but I'm kind of a klutz. Obviously, you do not have to put as much on as I did, and you can get a lighter result. It's not automatically this full coverage. It's pretty full coverage for a serum, obviously, but it's more like light to medium coverage, and you can get a lighter look that's probably easier to blend out with your fingers. It is a little bit more expensive than like the True Match foundation. Like, I believe their Luminous one is like $7, so this is like double that. Might be a little bit more than this is almost double, but you are getting the hyaluronic acid benefits, and like if you have a hard time with foundation in the summer but you want a little bit of coverage still, I think this is amazing. And if you're willing to spend a little bit more money, I would say go for it because it's kind of awesome. And it is cheaper than the NYX one, and you get 30 millimeters in the L'Oreal one and 12.6 millimeters in the NYX one. I mean, it's not the most expensive one out there. If you want to see a video comparing the brand new e.l.f. Putty Primer for acne skin versus the matte e.l.f. Putty Primer, you can click right here. I'll link everything I talked about in the description box. They are affiliate links, so I do get a small percentage of the profits if you use the link to buy the product, but it does not affect you whatsoever. I love you guys so much, and don't ever forget that you are enough. Bye! Mwah!